Hi celebrities, and welcome back to another edition of SongByrd's Eating Show. In today's video, I'm going to showcase to you guys what I would eat in a day if I wasn't filming an ASMR or a mukbang video. Are you guys ready? Let's go ahead and start with breakfast. So for breakfast this morning, I decided to go something a little bit different. You guys have probably seen Chuck eat something similar to this for his what I eat in a day, but this is the protein cookie dough, but this is my version of it. So it's not exactly the same. This does not have cottage cheese in it, but I did find a pretty close recipe that calls for oat flour and Greek yogurt and protein powder and stuff, and you just kind of mix it all together, and it actually looks really good, honestly. And I topped it with some mini chocolate chips, so I left it in the fridge overnight, so I'm gonna see how it is. And oh, okay, the texture is definitely similar to cookie dough. It's pretty stiff and it's definitely not runny, so let's try a bite. Okay, that's actually pretty good. It's definitely got a nice chocolate flavor. It's got a little bit of a cafe latte flavor too, because I did use that protein powder, but honestly to me, I think it's just as good or pretty similar to the cottage cheese cookie dough that my husband loves to eat. And I'm probably gonna have to make some of that pretty soon too, because my protein powder is gonna be coming out through Amazon. So yeah, like, I'm actually pretty impressed with this so far. And you guys know too, on the side, I gotta have my coffee in the morning. That also hits the spot. Nice and hot. Maybe a little bit too hot. I'm gonna give it another minute to cool off, but right now it is almost 7 o'clock in the morning. I woke up a little bit later today than I usually do, but I just wanted to sleep in a bit because I definitely need to sleep. I'm kind of like doing what my husband does too, and I'm savoring like kind of small bites, just like a little bit at a time, because it's that good. It's so good. I want to make sure I'm getting all of it, basically. I definitely think I'm gonna make this again. It's a pretty good breakfast, but it packs a lot in it. You're getting some good protein with the Greek yogurt and the protein powder, and you're getting your fiber in with the oats. I definitely recommend that you eat this if you're looking for a nutrient-dense packed breakfast. So it's really good. I'm gonna make this again. Alright guys, I know, back for lunch, and for lunch today I'm gonna do something a little bit different, but it is sort of similar to something I've had before. You guys know that I typically get the apple cinnamon rice cakes by Quaker, right? But this time I decided to try this combination with the chocolate rice cake. So we got the chocolate rice cake, peanut butter, and then the bananas on top, and I did add some honey on top too, just for some extra sweetness. So I'm really curious to see how this is gonna taste, because growing up, my favorite combination, you guys noticed, was chocolate, peanut butter, and bananas. I ate that a lot. See how this tastes. Now that's hitting home. That chocolate rice cake, I feel like pairs a lot better with this than the apple cinnamon. I still do like the apple cinnamon. I kind of feel like this is going to be my new favorite, simply because I'm a big fan of chocolate, especially this kind of chocolate. This tastes like Hershey's milk chocolate, or it's just this good chocolate good, you know? Peanut butter on there and the bananas. That's an award-winning combo. I might go without the honey next time, because it might be making it just a little bit too sweet for me, and things can be a little bit too much sometimes, but I think it's a nice addition if you're like really into very sweet things, like this for example. This is definitely becoming my new favorite flavor of rice cake. I still need to try the caramel one. I keep seeing that. And of course, there's the apple cinnamon, but there's also one brand that I've seen, I think it's called Lundberg rice cakes. And I used to get those back in the day, but they're really expensive. They make a white cheddar flavored rice cake. I think Quaker actually does too, but I just haven't seen it in my local Walmart. I also made my iced coffee. You guys know me. I usually have iced coffee for lunch or around lunchtime every single day. And that is just as good or even better than Starbucks, but like, it's definitely a lot cheaper. I will get Starbucks every once in a while, but definitely can't get it too often because of the price. The thing I make with this is milk, instant coffee, some cinnamon, some sweetener in it, and I blend it with some ice, and it's kind of like, what is it, icy coffee. So it's definitely pure iced coffee. And I actually prefer iced coffee over regular hot coffee, even during the winter time. This is absolutely crazy, because like, you're already getting cold. You just want to add extra coldness on top of that, right? That doesn't make sense. Like, I know, blame me. I don't get it either, honestly. But when you go to Starbucks, what is your favorite type of coffee to get? Let me know in the comments. I definitely recommend that Dubai chocolate coffee that went viral because I explained in a previous video that I tried it and it was honestly probably some of the best iced coffee that I've ever had at Starbucks. Just get yourself an iced matcha green tea latte, chocolate cold foam, 2 pumps of pistachio syrup, and I ordered mine without ice because I find that I get more coffee without ice. It's just like when my husband, for example, he orders a dragon fruit drink. He gets the largest size. He doesn't add ice to it. If you order with ice, they'll put less of the drink in there. So get your drink without ice. It's still cold, but you get more for the value. There's also some other types of coffee too that I've had from Starbucks, like some cool combinations and stuff, but I've already forgotten them. But if I can find them, I'll list them in the description for you guys, and maybe you can try out those orders for yourself and see how they are. Overall, this is a really healthy and balanced lunch, and I can't wait to showcase you guys what I plan for dinner, so stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm now back with dinner, and for dinner tonight, I actually have something quite a bit different from some of the things that you usually see me make in the past. Tonight, I have some homemade meatloaf and a baked potato with butter and salt. This looks so good. This is definitely a classic comfort food combo, so let's go ahead and dig into it. I think the first thing I'm gonna try is this meatloaf. Now I made it myself. I used meat that we had on hand, and it has a glaze of ketchup and brown sugar on top. So here is a bite right here. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, that is really super good. I know a classic meatloaf has breadcrumbs in it, some milk, eggs, this all has it in it. And I added salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion, minced onion as well, so this is all good to go. This is classic meatloaf. Next thing I'd be curious about is these baked potatoes. Now these are soft. Like, I baked them. I actually cooked these in the crock pot. There's a recipe for it. You just take some regular potatoes from a bag, wrap them in aluminum foil, and you put them in the crock pot for like 3.5 to 4 hours on high, and it makes baked potatoes effortlessly and easy. And with all that butter, that is the best. Typically, if I eat meatloaf in the past, I usually have a side of mashed potatoes. I usually have a side of mashed potatoes with it because I think that's like really the best side to have with meatloaf. But baked potato is a good option too. You know, so just another form of a potato, but like potatoes good with meatloaf. By the way, what do you guys like adding to your baked potatoes? Let me know in the comments. I see a lot of people add cheese to it. Sour cream is definitely a must too. I've tried it with sour cream before. Like, it's not bad, but it's just not what I usually prefer. I usually just prefer butter and some salt, and I don't know, I've seen people eat baked potatoes with butter and cinnamon, and I've tried that before too, and that's really good. And they're delicious. If you guys want to try making these on the crock pot, I'll leave a link to the recipe in the description box so you guys can try it for yourself and let me know how they turned out in the comments. Your classic comfort food to go to. I've told a lot of people who've asked me in the past, meatloaf is definitely one of them. So overall, this is a delicious and a good dinner. I really always enjoy it. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed today's What I Eat in a Day video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to receive notifications. And also while you're at it, be sure to check out my Patreon page in the description box where you can get access to early ad-free videos, bonus content, requests, shoutouts, and so much more. I would love to see you guys there. This is Crystal signing off. Bye birdies!